Hey guys, welcome back to This Card Sucks and You Know It. I'm here with Solar. I am Dungeon Saber Duelist. Today we are going over number 1 Infection Buzzking. Easily summonable, considering there's level 8 spam decks. The first thing is you can attach one card from your opponent's graveyard to this card as material, so if you want to prevent them from using cards from their graveyard, you can get that. And as well, it keeps the card to keep having materials. And then you can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is XZ summon, you can look at your opponent's extra deck, send one card from it to the graveyard, so you can get rid of one of their problematic cards from their extra deck, and you'll never have to deal with it. The other thing is you get to know every card that's in their extra deck because you get to look at the whole thing. You can detach one material from this card, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Then if you destroy a face-up monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the attack it had on the field. So you can do face down, but that's not really that concerning depending on what deck they're playing. But if it is face up, you're also going to do burn damage. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Solar, where he's going to start with Effect Veiler.
So, having Effect Veil in your hand is going to be the greatest asset to you as the player, because if you set up your board, your opponent's going to make this monster in order to attempt to do something. This would be beneficial for you to have so that you could stop their effect from going off. Basically, a lower imperm, if you want to call it, but just better.
And speaking of imperm, now we're going to talk about infinite impermanence again this week.
So, same as the last video, great card if you have it. Obviously, if your field is full, it's no big deal. You just set it on your turn that you go off and make all your combos. The basic thing is you just want to stop your opponent from doing things on their turn to your board, and that's all that matters.
And then we have Raigeki, which should be self-explanatory, but I'll let Solar talk more details.
Raigeki is pretty self-explanatory. If you don't know what it does by now, and you're gonna treat it like pot of greed at this point, like it's some meme, that's crazy. But real moment, Raigeki just allowing you to clear boards is very beneficial to you as a player. It's better than Dark Hole because you don't want to destroy your own stuff. So Raigeki just being there as a general, I want to get over this 3k without having to build a board so they can hit you with other things. Just say Raigeki and just attack your opponent directly if they don't have anything to stop it.
The only unfortunate thing is you can only do it on your turn, but we do have 3 of them in the game right now. And with that, we go to Forbidden Chalice.
And Forbidden Chalice, just making it so that way the effect is negated, is a very good card. So think of your effect with an imperm just all boiled down into like a quick play. Great thing is also bad thing is giving it attack. Worst thing, the best thing is just you're stopping the effect from going off on your opponent's turn, so they can't do whatever they want to do with it on your turn.
And last but not least is Dino Wrestler Pankratops. My favorite card being a Dino player. But basically we're just going to use it, pop the card, and say goodbye. But like I said before, if you guys have any other suggestions on cards you'd like us to review, let us know down in the comments below.